common challenges women face in their work and leadership. You'll learn to lead more authentically while addressing gender dynamics that affect women in professional settings. And in one of my favorite chapters, we'll introduce the theme of vocational power, the unique mix of skills, relationships, and resources you already possess that will allow you to have a godly influence in your setting. The book concludes in Part 4 with an examination of the relationships you need to grow a thriving network. We challenge you to become a relationally generous leader, the kind of woman who brings a life-giving presence to her sphere of influence. I pray that God challenges, strengthens, and inspires you through each chapter. May you embrace all that God has made you to be. Part 1. Ignite your vocational imagination. 1. Called together. Then God said, "Let us make mankind in our image, in our likeness, so that they may rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky, over the livestock and all the wild animals, and over all the creatures that move along the ground." So God created mankind in his own image. In the image of God, he created them. Male and female, he created them. God blessed them and said to them, "Be fruitful and increase in number. Fill the earth and subdue it. Rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky, and every other living creature that moves on the ground." Genesis, chapter 1, verses 26 through 28. One of the highlights of Denver Institute's programming is our annual Business Leaders event, Business for the Common Good. Entrepreneurs and executives from across the country gather to learn how God works through his people to build healthier companies, design products that solve the world's toughest challenges, and serve their communities through their work. The first few years that we hosted the event, we noticed that there were hardly any women who attended. As one male guest observed, "Yikes, this feels like an old boys' club. Surely there are women who would benefit from being part of this gathering." But the imbalance extended beyond this single event. Whether we were inviting people to join our board of directors, finding panelists for events, or asking leaders to mentor young professionals, it was a challenge to find women to participate. Observing the gender disparity in our programming forced us to examine deeply rooted expectations about gender roles, leadership models, and workplace dynamics, a learning process that led to the development of this book. As our understanding of the challenges Christian women face as we live out our callings has grown, our commitment to inspire and equip you for your work became stronger every day. This commitment flows from the belief that women are vital players in God's redemptive purposes. The earliest pages of Scripture place women at the heart of his plan. Genesis chapter 1, verses 26 through 28, emphasizes 3 themes with relevance for any Christian's work. 1. God as the Creator is a worker, and his work is good. 2. Men and women are created in God's image, an image they bear together. 3. God entrusts creation to men and women, that they would rule it wisely, help it become more fruitful, and multiply. Not only through physical reproduction, but also by developing material goods, social structures, and culture. Theologically speaking, this call is referred to as the creation mandate and represents God's first instructions to humankind. We reflect the glory of our Creator by being like him, creators who work as men and women together. It's worth noting that this is God's intention from creation, says Denise Daniels, a professor of entrepreneurship at Wheaton College and scholar on faith, work, and gender. When women hold back, when we neglect our God-given gifts and responsibilities, a critical piece of God's design is missing.